Hello, welcome to Dicey Dungeons. I'm just going to be reviving this YouTube channel for a bit, just to have a bit of fun playing a game which I thought was pretty interesting. So, I've already been in the game with the warrior, I'm just going to jump straight into the thief. So, I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to win. Everyone else too, of course they're just lying about it. I'm going to assume you've actually kind of seen the game being released and other people playing it already. Put your hands together for the next help of the hopeful challenger. Sculpting hopes, big dreams, to sign the legally binding agreement not to sue us. Of course, here's the thing. As a dice. Wait, you mean the dice thing literally? I mean everything literally. So tell me, V, what brings you to my arena of terrible fate? Okay, a dice. Good. Right, well, my friends don't seem to be taking this seriously, but I am. And I'm gonna win $1 billion. And what will you do with the money you win? Anything I want for the rest of my life. Well, fortune favors the bold. At least that's what people who haven't met me sometimes believe. Let's get started. I should probably pick a better voice for the thief. Alright, so I think you should be able to kind of like figure out what the game's gonna be like from kind of just watching what's going on. So okay, so basically it looks like I've got two dice, but I can split a dice in two, and that's repeatable. That's actually kind of cool. Alright, so small shield. Okay, so I can do that. Okay, I can do this. It's max 3. I could have killed him, so I'm just gonna add a shield just to block some. Oh gosh, that is a lot of damage. Okay. So you can see you kind of get dice, and then looks like I can't re-roll dice, but I can split dice. So, and then it's gonna be a maximum of 3. Okay, that makes sense. So, basically, I want lots of dice to kind of just do a bunch of damage. So, basically, you get cards, you get equipment, and then you get a bunch of dice to roll with. And from these treasure chests, you can get cards. Oh, that's quite nice. Once per battle. Alright, and then essentially you roll these dice, and it's kind of like Yahtzee, if you're old enough to actually understand what Yahtzee is like. You get the opportunity to I get a slime ball. Okay, slime is strong against poison, that makes sense. So I can split it in two, but it's randomized as to what I can split it into. That's okay. Slime is strong against poison. That's kind of lame, actually. I should have double checked the. Okay. Well, they're both even. That's a maximum of 3, and I've only got one even, which really sucks, actually. So I'm just gonna add 2 poison, even, max 3. Then do that. Okay. Roll 4 extra ones, ready in 3 HP. Okay, that makes sense. So basically, this unlucky roll is kind of like a superpower thing that you can do once you've taken enough damage. So 4 and 2. Okay, no, that's fine. I can do that. Do that. Okay, so it looks like it's going to take a while for me to kind of just get my head around how to properly play the thief. The warrior, the first dice was pretty straightforward, so it's really not much. So that's the limit break. That means I can roll 4 extra ones. That means that allows me to do a bunch more damage. So I've got 6. That means if I do 4 and a 5, which is really not going to do me any favors. So just trying to think. Even if because I can't put a 1 here. I wonder what happens if I split a 1 into. Okay, I get 2 1s, which is okay. So then I gotta. I'm just gonna do. I wonder if there's a quick. I can't just double click to actually finish him off, which is kind of a bit annoying. But oh well. Anyway, this game was interesting because it's dice, so it's probability. So as a result, when it's probability, it's just like, oh, for me as a mathematician, I can, have fun with that. So there's some extra health. That means, thankfully I won't pick it up. So, alright, so it looks like the idea of the thief is that I want small dice. Now, I need to go and figure out why I'm getting extra cards, which means I actually need to check my inventory. So, still the dagger is that, so I can still just do the snowball thing. So that means I can do this, which is great. And then I'll just put them all into damage. So that's pretty straightforward. So the good thing about the freeze is that basically it takes the opponent's highest dice roll and makes it into a 1. So, which is kind of annoying. And then we see the burn effect. That basically means that if I use the dice, I'm going to lose 2 HP, which is also annoying. So I can split a dice into 2, which basically makes it 2 1s. So that's pretty much all I can do, because basically all the others are even, which is kind of annoying. So I do need to double check the thief's thingy in terms of how or why we get the extra cards. So that's odd. I could put a 3, or I can roll 4 1s, which is let's do that first. Don't want to use those just yet. I can still split this into 2, that's great. And then I'll just do that. Rolling the 4 1s is not going to be, like, it's only going to be some extra damage for now. But basically I am going to need some extra equipment. Otherwise I'm going to need some extra cards. Just to do things around a bit, otherwise I'm going to die pretty quickly. So 5 is going to be max 3 damage, so I can split the 1. And then that's basically 5 damage. This is interesting, okay. So, we're definitely struggling a bit. The difficulty is definitely a bit more significant. So I got dagger, lockpick, pickpocket. So it seems like something that's not really specifically mentioned, that like basically his native skill is, like his inbuilt skill is effectively that he gets to roll 2 1s. Yes, please. I'll take that. So that's in my equipment already. That's great. Let's get some health. How much HP? Level up in 2 stars. Then, oh, I should have fought the thing first, so that when I level up, I get back up to health. But maybe I just need the extra HP for now. Alright. So on 6, restore +2 health. So I'm gonna split that. I'm gonna do this, and then let's do that. Do even. And then we'll do that. What moves has she got? 4 poison. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. So it looks like I can mimic one card that the opponent has. That seems to be... I get 4 poison already? Oh my goodness, I need to kill her quickly. Okay, then that's basically what I'm seeing from her. Right, that makes sense. Alright, let's split that in 2. Then do a 3, do a 3. That poison is not going to be useful to me because it's going to take a while to build up. So basically it's like I need to roll 2 6s first. Oh gosh, that's gonna... I'm gonna die next turn. Thankfully there's a limit break. Okay. So you can do the 6 with rolls 2 1, so I can split the... If I split the 5... Then I've got more chance to use that. Then if I roll... So let's roll all these first. I'm just trying to think about like which one I should split. If I split the 4, I get a 3 and a 1. Which basically means all 4 damage is going to go. But if I split the 6, I've got a chance to actually like... not for that to work out. So... It makes sense for me to split this one. Just get a 3. And I could do a 6 here. That's going to be more useful. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to die, aren't I? 5, 6, 7. I just needed 1 more. Alright, let's see what happens. Yep, I'm dead. Okay, bad dice roll. Well, I've unlocked the robot. Okay, let's just do another thief run. Just to keep consistent. So that's 3 difficulty. Okay. So there's definitely a bit of RNG to it. So. Welcome back to Dicey Dungeons, where you risk all to win your heart's desire. Oh, this actually... Oh, okay, so she's... Okay. So let's kill this guy first so we can get another card. And then Wolf Puppy strong against poison. Sure, we can deal with that. Wolf Puppy bite, even do 4 damage. So that means I can do that. So basically that's kind of a bigger deal. It's kind of cool. Alright, moving on. Repeat the next attack. Okay, that works. So that means, so my understanding now is the thief will kind of just cycle through the opponent's cards. Okay, there we go. Alright, so basically I can still grab the card. Dice value +1, I'll definitely take that. Definitely a bit of RNG there already. Gardener. So do shield damage on 6 inflict +1 weaken. So the shield damage I understand is that only if your opponent has a shield, then they will actually. Or actually, let's do that first. Oh, okay, right, that makes sense. So let's split the dice in 2, because then I get the 3, and then I can increase that to get a bit more damage. That makes sense. Alright, so 4s are basically the best one, like where you get the most output from the thief. Otherwise, if you split a 5 or 6, you have a chance of one of the dice not being used, which is kind of interesting. But here, this guy is pretty straightforward. That means he's basically giving me a direct damage card. 83 used to get to be soggy. That's kind of depressing. Alright, well, so now I get a level up, so I heal up, and I get an extra dice. And then, alright, that's pretty straightforward. So now I don't need the health, so let's just jump straight to this guy. So I can't actually, like, jump past some of the enemies. I need to actually work through the enemies. So, what's wrong with you, poor buddy? Okay, that's ready to use that spike. I've got too many high dices. Should double check here. Each one. Okay, so I want to save the unlucky rolls for the others. So I want to make sure I can actually. So, oh, jeez, that is terrible. Okay, so do 1 + 1, or I can do just 1 damage. So I can do that, where I can do the bump, it means I get an extra 1, but otherwise that's really not all that useful. So he just gets the 1, that means, okay, that makes sense. So now I'm kind of seeing where, are you serious? Okay, let's roll that. And then, can do that. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? So basically, ideally I have a reroll option, which the warrior had. You can basically reroll single dice 3 times, which is actually kind of, pretty cheap. Okay, so if I split a dice in 2, I get a 1 there. I get a 1 there. If I do that with the, should I do that with the 3? No, that's reusable, so that's fine. So I'll do this, and then I'll bump up the value, and then that way I get the most out of my dice. Hooray! Okay, still only wearing 1 dice. The poor bugger. Actually, kind of doesn't make sense that you're putting that on your head when it's really cold outside. Alright, got the 4, so I'm gonna split the 4, that means I get a 2-2. So that's only 1-1, and then, what am I thinking? I'm thinking too much now, I should have just killed him. It's always a curse in that kind of card games or these kind of games where it's like, I get so engrossed in the strategy that I forget to actually think about the first step. Is there a way to kill my opponent? And then just to change his equipment every turn. Wait, that was another giant dice. Well, you're all equally doomed, so there's no point getting to know your names. That's me with my students who I'm only gonna get for 1 class, so. Alright, so I'm just wondering how I can maximize this one, because it's like, so I can do this, there we go. I definitely want to try and upgrade my equipment soon, so. Okay, so basically these are all not very effective. It's only worthwhile if actually roll 1 or 2, otherwise you're kind of getting a raw deal. So this is a minimum of 3, do 3 damage. That's not good. Thankfully. So it's like if I do a 4, I'm wasting it. But otherwise this. Alright, do I need the unlucky rolls? No, that's really only going to do 4 damage, so I really want to save it for a moment when I actually need it. So let's not think about it too much. The only argument against that is that if I don't use it now, then I'm wasting the damage I'm being hit by that I could otherwise spend on extra lucky rolls. So, which is understandable, really. So, alright, so 3, that's 4. And then so that's 6, so I can get 7. Not that it actually matters. There we go. I mean, the show has a rigid format, so my usually isn't part of it. Oh, you're telling me. Alright, gotta level up. Oh, which one do I want to use? Maximum 2. Reduce the countdown on all equipments by... No, we'll go for the poison. The crowbar doesn't actually help me here, so... I'm glad to actually have more equipment, though. So, the way this works is that basically there's like 6 slots. Some cards will take 1 or 2 slots. So, that's basically Snake Eye Charm, roll 2 ones. I'll definitely take that. Okay, let's fight this guy. Then we can heal up using the half balls. We'll buy an item from the shop, and then we can leave. Alrighty. Odd blind wine dice. That means it makes the... I can't think about what I want to say. Split the dice in 2. There's a 3 and a 1. That's not great. So that's a maximum of 2. So okay. So what I want to do is this is good for kind of just dumping dice I don't need. So that's all. I'm gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna put that in there. So it looks like I can basically kind of just keep bumping up the poison needle, and then kind of just do more damage every time. So the only annoying thing is actually kind of like just trying to... No. Alright, so... let's split it in 2, because... Oh, I was thinking, okay, maybe I should be able to actually take advantage of this and... Fine. So can I put it in there? Okay, well, looks like I don't actually know what the... Oh, it's just a 1, okay. That's not very useful. So basically the idea is that I can keep lumping poison on him. Okay. So I mean, so far this game is very attractive in the sense that it's kind of just like very straightforward to do. So that's why I think it's pretty cool. So let's split a dice in 2. Really should have done something with that 4. Let's do a bit more poison. Okay, that makes sense. Then yeah, no, that's fine. I need to double check the blind thing. What's the blind one dice? Okay, you've got a limit break. Got blind. Okay, let's... Alright, so max 2, odd blind 1 dice, bomb. I've got... So I can do a bomb with the 6, which means I actually get... I put a 6 in here, I can get another... Which is all really useful, honestly. 6, 7, so he's dead already, so I'm really shouldn't kind of just... It's just like, okay, enter. He's dead. Bye-bye. There we go. Alright, do I get... Okay, so not next level. That's going to be a while before I hit the next level, so that's fine. And then we'll grab that, we'll go to the shop. Find something that complements... We can duplicate the dice, or we can recover... Oh, the pink shooter do 2 damage reuse. What, pink shooter? Oh, that's not great. I'm trying to think about what would... I want something that's flexible to... No, I've still got the snake eyes thing, so we'll go for the healing crystal. And that should keep our head above water with just some of the trickier situations. Alright, Giant. Let's see how dangerous you are. She's strong against poison. That means my poison's not gonna work that well, unfortunately. So we'll probably try not to focus on this. So that's her Venus flytrap, which would be nice. Just trying to think if I should go heavy on the... So let's split that first, see what happens. Get 2 and a 3, that's great. That means I can kind of use that all in there. And what she gets is that 4 poison, and then, okay. That works. So we'll save the unlucky roll for when we actually need it. Like, maybe when we want to put a bunch of poison, basically. So, I think that will work out well enough for us. So, alright, let's split the dice in 2. 4 and a 1. It's not really... So, I really want to get a 6 for that one so I can roll, so I can restore health when I need it. So, I'm gonna bump that. I'm gonna do some more damage. And then, I'm gonna do that. Let's have a look at the poison. We'll see how many damage we see how much damage she takes. And just get recover 1 health because we can. So it's 3. Oh, I wasn't looking at the HP, so I didn't see how much damage she took from the poison. But the poison will be good over time, so it's good to lump that on early. Okay, so let's split that. That's a 3. It's 10 damage. So we can do 3. Do another 3. Does this mean she's gonna get... I'm hoping that means she gets 4 poison? Double check that. Okay, the poison damage is half. I thought as much. That's why it means she's strong against poison. So unfortunately I've taken a bit more damage, which is not great. So I'm gonna be looking to heal. Oh, I can do this. Okay, so maximum of 3. And I can do 6 damage here. Okay, so I want to split this. So I get 3. And then I'm gonna heal. There we go. That worked out pretty well. Alright, so I need to fight like 2 more battles. So she's a sorceress. That's gonna be deal 6 damage, burn 1 dice. Okay, I'll take that, but I don't think it's no, we'll keep what we have because yeah, this is not really worth it in terms of value. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna heal 25 up to 32, that's up to 31. Go for the sorcerers. We'll fight. Alright, 2, 2, and 4. Do 1 damage, get a new dice. That's interesting. I'm just trying to... I could probably start... oh, the good thing with the points is I can start with the unlucky roll. So I can already lump 3 points at the start, which is great. So the 4, I'm going to split the dice in 2. So the 1 will do 1 damage, getting new dice. I got another 1, that's lovely. Don't need to restore health. So we can kind of just lump on the damage for now. And then... I can just like heal 1, because I can. And then we'll put that in for later. So the poison is taking its course, which is... Okay, what's she gonna do? Oh, she burned me for 6. And I've got my unlucky roll again. Which is great, actually, because these 2 ones are gonna be... Okay, we'll do that. Minimum of 4. So I can do that back to her, really. And then we'll kind of just lump on the poison a bit more. We'll heal 1. And then... because we really don't want to take damage. Okay, she's got to use the 5. 1 damage, get new dice. Oh, that's slow. Oh, that's terrible. It's really laying on the damage. Okay, again, got my limbo break. That's lovely. Okay, split that. Hopefully we get a maximum of 3, which is... So, we'll restore 1 health. She's got 4. So that's infliction. Still do this, which is great. And then poison, 6, 7. And then that's gonna be 4, roll 2 1s. Pop that in there. I'm doing too much. But at least she's dead. So I really need to heal. Oh, okay. That level up healed me. I got an extra dice. That's great as well. Alright, let's upgrade something. Poison Needle is going to be 5 uses this turn. That's actually going to be good. And it is plus 1 damage reusable. Snake Eye Charm. 3, roll 2 1s. That's actually pretty worth it. Lockpick. Split the dice in 2 on 6 split into 3. Oh, this is so good. This guarantees that when I roll 6. So let's check this one. So this is staff, do 8 burn 1. No, that's really not worth it. So this one will really stack up some more. So 2 uses this turn. Lockpick. Oh, there's so many good choices. I'll go with the poison because I basically need damage. So I can take advantage of my. Okay, so. Oh, none of these seem useful. I mean, the poison is great to stack up on top of the poison, but if I can get like poison from the 1 dice, it's like, why would I want to waste the higher dice onto 12 when I can put it into, yeah. So we'll try, the lockpick, I already got 1 lockpick, so it just feels like I don't really need the, so because once I bump up the Snake Eye Charm, I'm going to get a whole bunch of ones that I can use for the Poison Needle. So maybe I might replace the Healing Crystal. So we'll see what happens. Alright, do I want to fight this guy before I go? I guess because while he's at a lower level, I may as well take advantage of it. The problem is, like, I know I'm actually going to get hit, so it doesn't really feel like it's worth it. Alright, so I don't have this. Alright, let's split. Let's do this. Okay, let's put some poison on you. And then let's roll 2 1s. And then we'll bump this up and go. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, okay. Okay, now I got my unlucky roll. That means I can start lumping up the poison. Sorry about that. Well, if you noticed the cut I made, basically I just had to head to the bathroom for a bit. So let's lump on the poison. We don't. The healing crystal would be nice. It's not really a necessity just yet. So the combined dice, as I understand it, basically I combine 2 dice. And what that basically means that. Alright, I'm gonna split the dice in 2, so let's do that. 2, okay, the poison's used up, that's great. So now what am I thinking? I do a 4 and a 4. Get a 4 and a 4. That's not useful. Let's do 4 and a 2. Let's release the 4. Actually, no, if I combine the 4 and a 1, I'm an idiot. Let's get 3 health to do some damage. 8 poison? Did I really put on that many? I don't remember. Oh well. So shocked basically means that one of my skills is going to require an extra dice to use up. So basically, like, so bump to increase 1, which is not going to be that useful. So it looks like I can just lump on the damage, and I'm gonna be fine because the poison will take care of the rest. Isn't it lovely when you load on the poison damage at the beginning and then kind of just like, you know, just let it flow? Unfortunately now it means I'm on half health, so let's just see what's at the shop. Oh, that's right, that was the not useful stuff. Alright, what I want to do, let's hit this guy first, because then they'll give me access to the treasure chest and the apple. And there's 2 shops there. Boy, they sure love to spoil me. Alright, the Yeti is weak to fire. I don't have any fire, unfortunately. So, do that, freeze 1. I don't have an unlucky roll, so what I want to do is, I can put the 6 in there, roll 2 1s. Okay, let's split that first and see what I get. Okay, I got a 5. So I can still do this. Just lump on the poison. Bump up the value, roll 2 1s. Put some more poison. Let's recover 3 health while we can. No, it's gonna do 5 damage. 10 damage? That is awful. And then, so the freezing actually works out well for me, so I'm actually not all that worried. So let's recover some health. Let's put some poison on. 5. Let's each one freeze all dies. That's not useful. useful. So let's just bump that up, do 3 damage, and turn. I have a feeling I'm going to die pretty soon, so I'm really gonna need to heal every turn. So that poison, that's fine. So I'm gonna heal 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8. So that's not gonna be. So if it's 8, and then I only really need 1 poison. So let's kind of just do a bit of CC. So that's 9, and then that's gonna be. I mean that wasn't gonna make a difference because it's gonna die next turn anyway. So I need to think about having like 1 or 2 defense cards kind of thing. So Crazel dies 14 health. Okay, that's fine. So yes, he's gonna die next turn anyway. So let's restore some health. Some poison, it doesn't matter, and then because it just feels nice to actually go for all the dice. For all the dice just in at once. Alright, I'm still only halfway to my EXP, which is not great, so I am a bit worried. Iron Armor needs a 5, reduces 2 damage from each attack, so I don't think that's really as useful as I think it would be. So this is reduce 1 damage from each attack, which is nice. This one specifically needs a 5. Which is going to be a bit tricky to deal with, because it's like, I don't really have anything that nicely manipulates things into a 5. But if I take this one, which is odd, then that's a bit more flexible. The problem is that it's reduced 1 damage from each attack. So it's only going to, and most enemies kind of only really do 1 or 2 attacks at a time. So it's really not, it doesn't seem all that useful. So let's restore some health. Let's hit the Kraken, and then we can restore some health as well. And then we'll hit the shops and see what we get. I know from the last game the shop also means that curse the enemy. Hello, okay. I don't know what cursing an enemy does. Well, equipment has a 50% chance to fail, disappears once triggered. Okay, works for me. Don't have unlucky roll. It's gonna be, so we're gonna put the 6 in here. Oh, that's great. Just trying to think about what else I could use this other 6 for. So that's max 2, max 3, max 3. So I'm gonna put the 6 here again, another 1, which is not great, but go well with it. Put it to heal some health, and let's just lump up the poison on the first go. That way the poison, you know, will just really take effect over time. So blind 2 dice. Curse. Oh gosh, that's terrible. Alright, camouflage blind 2 dice, that's not useful. Let's do that, let's do 3. Needs a 2 or less. The only problem is that I don't know what number it is. So if I do the... Oh, that's annoying. I have a feeling I'm gonna have a bit of trouble. So split that into 2. I can needs a 2 or less. Okay, so that's a 3 or less. So I know they're gonna be 4, 5, 6. So if I try this, that was a 5. That was a 2. That was a 4. Okay, that's kind of annoying. So, but thankfully, once we get hit, this is gonna be annoying. So we really need to deal with him as soon as possible. Okay, so this is max 3, so that's needs 4. So if the thing is, so if I do have a 4, so we're just gonna try and eliminate our options. So let's do the unlucky roll first. We'll do the put some poison in because we actually. Oh, god damn it. So I know those are not 4s. I don't know the higher or the lower. That's the problem. So let's do this. Needs a 3 or less. So I know this is a 5 or 6. Let's put that here. Okay, that was a 1. So this is a 5 or 6, so I can split this. So, okay, needs a 4. Basically, okay, that was a 4. That means this is a 1. This is exhausting. But also not very productive for me right now. 6, yeah, that's gonna be helpful. Alright. So this is where the poison is kind of not working out well, and I guess it's because I'm kind of expecting the unlucky roll, but thankfully the curse worked out for me. Again, the blind is kind of annoying. So I'm just trying to figure out what I can do here. So that's a max of 3. So that's gonna be a 4, 5, or 6. So recover 2 health, that's great. So if this is a 4, 5, or 6, then I could possibly what do I want to do here? So I can do this. I don't know how much this one is. That was a 6. Great. I can do this, then I can do a 3. Let's blind hit 2 of his dice. And then hopefully 5, that means I need 8 damage next turn. That's not great. Oh, the blind doesn't even matter because like all he has to do is just chuck dice into there. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. Alright, let's see if I can recover some health. 2 health. Oh, that was a curse! Why? Okay. Okay, let's see if I can get some damage done. Needs a 3 or less. So that's a 5 or a 6. So let's hope. Okay, that's definitely a 6. Thankfully. Oh, I actually need that lucky roll. This actually pisses me off. Because that's a 7. So... Right, this was not a very good battle. Should not have taken it, but hopefully if that's the XP 4, that means one more fight means that I will heal to full health. So it means if I hit the loud bird, I should be fine. So, but let's see if I can get some health. Split the dice in 2. Do 0 damage at 1 on each item 3, but I need a specifically a 3 that is tough. And lockpick is pretty useful. Okay, lanterns get 2 X's. Dodge the next attack. Needs 2. Next equipment has +1 use this turn. Oh, this is interesting. Unfortunately with the hook shot is not useful. Not that useful. Well, I needed 2 specifically. And when I say the next equipment is +1 use this turn, it means it's only gonna work better on more powerful equipment. So the lantern also means that I can still store something. And then it's like, okay, I'm just gonna basically I'm gonna come back to it later. Basically, so bump, snake eye, charm, split the dice in 2. Just trying to think about like which one. Max 2, max 3. Dice value +1. The idea is that if I get 2 X's next turn, that means I'm getting more value later, as opposed to now. So we'll replace these with the lantern, see how that works out. Okay, let's hit this loud bird. I think it's because it's 4, it means I'm gonna heal next turn. But it also means that I actually need to be... This is going to be frustrating. Okay, that's great. Alright, I got off 6 and a 4, so let's put the 6 here. And then... Yeah, that's not gonna work. So, the bird silences me, from memory. If you got 2 doubles, what are the chances? That means I can't actually use the unlucky roll. Also means that... I don't think... Yeah, it means I can't specifically use it, specifically one of my skills. So let's do that. Let's roll 2 1s so I can get some more poison. Let's place 2 dice to break the silence. That's great. Split the dice in 2. That's great. Let's lump on the poison. Let's do 3 damage. Let's get the ball rolling. Alright, no doubles. That's great. Just gonna dodge the next attack. Okay, so that means I need a small single attack just to... Well, that's not great. So... Oh, that was the weaken. Temporary weakens random equipment. Equipment becomes less powerful. That's... I mean, I can still heal. That's not a problem. And then... I got the 1. Got the 1. Can't use that. Oh, I could definitely dodge the next attack. That's definitely gonna be very useful. No doubles, that's great. Even an odd, that means Even if he tried to hit me, that means I'm gonna dodge the attack. Actually, I need a dodge card. Why do I not have a dodge card? Okay, got that. Yes. Keep the poison going. Do I need the doubles? The silence is nice. Doesn't feel like it's really necessary though. Alright, 765, so it should be dead in 2 turns, if I can get 6 damage on the next one. Oh, that's right, he dodged one of the poison attacks. Okay, that's fine. Roll 1-1, split value in 2. How do I want to do this? So that's a 3. So I want to do how many damage? Oh gosh. So that's 6. No, that's not gonna work. So we'll silence him. We'll put that in here. Save it for the next turn. Okay. You're gonna dodge the next attack, that's fine. You do some damage to me, that's fine as well. I'm gonna heal anyway. Let's recover some health. Let's do that. Let's just put a bit more poison on you. Bye bye, Bernie. Alright, so it was level 4, that means 4 XP. Okay, great. So now I'm in full health for the next one. Split a dice in 3. Okay. Needs double set all dice to that specific number. That's a bit of a so-so. Split a dice in 3. Split a dice in 3, actually I would take. The hacksaw is actually better than my lockpick. Yeah, that actually makes a lot more sense. Because, like, I'm always going to be able to use 1 and 2s. So, yeah, that's definitely much better. Alright, let's go do this. Let's double check the shop. Next equipment +1 use this turn. Dodge the next attack. For 16, that's pretty bad. What was this one? Split the dice in 2. Well, I've just replaced the lockpick, so I'll grab the backstab. Maybe I will use it later, but the problem is right now I don't have anything that guarantees me like a usage of a 3. Okay, so this guy is weak to fire. Rhino Beetle. So I need to fight through these two to get over that way. So if I fight through these two, I get that and an apple. I still got an apple here for sake. And then this is for a treasure if I am lucky and greedy enough. So we'll secure the exit first. And then it looks like if I take 1 next, then that's going to be fine. So Battle Axe maximum of 4, it's going to be +2 damage. Split a dice in 3. Yes, please. Thank you. That works out very well for me. Do that. Do this. It's actually going to be a problem if I get, if I'm up against someone that actually has resistance to poison, because I'm very reliant on poison right now. So you got a Battle Axe. Do 5 damage, lock one dice. That's not great. Alright, now, how am I gonna do this? So I got 3 4s, which is a lot. So I could split it in 3. What do I do with okay, let's put a 4 here. Get that out of the way. Got 5. Put a 5 and a 1 to roll 2 once. Nah. So let's split the 5. If we get a 2, that's great. So we'll put a 4 and a 2 here and get 3 1s. 2 1s, sorry. Great. One more use. Heal some. But I guess we won't use the unlucky roll yet. So 9, 17. So if I can do some more damage next turn. So how much damage? I need 8 damage next turn. So he's locked 1 dice. What does that mean? Okay, it means I actually can't use one of my dice. Okay, that's kind of annoying. But 3, 6, 8. So I can kill him. So we'll do just that. Nice. Alright. That works out for me. So that's 4 EXP. 8, 12, 16, 18. Okay. So if I hit him with just level 5, I kind of want to hit him because he's level 4. That will at least give us some more apples to work with. And the good thing is if we level up first, then that might make things a bit easier to... It'll make the cowboy easier to deal with, basically. Alright, so that's deal 6, but 1. 2 X's next turn, once per battle. We'll put that in there because we got the unlucky roll, so we'll lump on the poison. Then I won't use the 2. I only want to use 1 for the poison. And then I'm gonna split a dice in 3. See what I get. We'll get 3 health. That's great. We'll do this and then do that. So we get we're gonna get 2 6s next turn. So that means we can pump on some damage next turn. Oh, those are not great. Get to revive health. That is so bad. That is a lot of 6s. Okay. Well, we'll do that. We'll definitely do this. We'll definitely do this. I'm so disappointed. I need more like dump the dice cards. So see, okay. So it doesn't restore health. That's great. I get an unlucky roll. I kind of want to save an unlucky roll to start on the next one. So we'll do this. We'll get our health back. Split the dice in 3. Get a 3. Do this. That means you'll be dead next turn. Okay, that works out. Didn't roll 6, that's great. Burn 1 dice, that's fine. Can deal with that. So we're just gonna restore some health. We're gonna smack him for 6 and restore some health, and we're done. Okay, that works out pretty well. I don't feel bad, mate. I'll just bring myself back together again. Isn't that such a luxury? Such a chill attitude, my good man. Okay, let's heal. See, like I don't know if 22 is enough to deal with the gargoyle. Gargoyle is level 5. That's not great. So, oh, I can restore more HP. I've got 4 to get new dice. Minimum of 2. This could actually be useful. Oh, that's not good. Get new dice. Value -1. So it's a minimum of 2. No, that makes sense. The problem with the lantern and I feel like the dagger's actually not that useful anymore. It's like if I just keep pumping it all into the poison needle, then it's like that's really all I need. But have to think about this. So if I take the dagger out and put the nudge blade, the problem is like when I roll too many. So roll 2 1s, spirit dice in 3 healing crystal. The lantern is nice, but it's really only once per battle. So we'll give that a go. Okay, fingers crossed. So this is level 5, he's level 5. Okay, I'm gonna get some more help because I'm a bit worried. Alright. Probably should have healed up to 4. But we'll see. Minimum of 3, deal 3 damage, and then get. Okay, then I get a 4. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, reroll with lower value, so got that. Got a 4. Just put a dice in 3, please. Okay, that's great. I can put some more poison. That's 1 more. And that's 4, and that's a 2. But then I don't have. Okay, so here now I've got too many dices, which is kind of amazing. So that's why I might need to keep the dagger. Okay, what's this? Lock 1 dice, 1 useless. Oh god, that is terrible. So he locked a 6, which actually doesn't worry me. So if I do this, then I do that. That's actually kind of useful. So I will do this. I'll do that. So this is where we have to be like super smart with our dice usage. I think the important part is to basically be like, okay, let's just pay attention to which, you know, like Let's try and pay attention to how many dice we end up getting and how many dice. So basically this is like reroll with lower value, so if I do this, and then I can use that. And then basically I can use that to recover health, which is really useful. So 1, 1, 4, so I get the 1, 2 ones, and he's dead to poison. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, also means I did not start with a lucky roll. 5 also means that I'm gonna heal when I hit the cowboy, when I kill the cowboy next. That's not useful. It's not as useful as I hope it would, as I thought it would be. Kind of want to heal up. Yeah, I'm a bit worried. What's my equipment? So I've got light, backstab, do 0 damage, X plus 1 on each item used. But it means I need to keep putting 3s in it, which doesn't seem that great. So this is work. This actually works in terms of like reusing the dice and it reduces the values. I feel like the snake eye charm is actually not working out as well as I thought it would be. But hacksaw, bit of dice in 3, roll 2 1s. The problem is like 6 to get a 1, where it just feels like at this stage the dagger is much more useful, especially if I upgrade the dagger. Upgrading the dagger also means I get more damage. So the question is now, do I want to heal? So I think I'll do that. Oh, no, sorry. And then let's fight the cowboy. Just so that I don't get any nasty surprises. Roll 2 6s. That's not useful for me. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do this. Oh boy, that is such a terrible roll. Okay, 4. What do I want to do? Cover health. It's okay. Let's put the poison in. Put a 5, 4, 3 to roll 2 6s, but rolling 2 6s doesn't do anything for me. So I could do that, but it's really not going to do anything. So we'll do that to kind of just get that card out of the way, and then his other one is okay. That is terrible. 12 damage. Wow. So glad I bought the extra HP. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll get the poison going. 1, 3, and then we'll restore some health. Let's do that. I feel like we're gonna struggle. Definitely gonna struggle. Just feels like I'm really not using as much of the backstab. The backstab's a good dump. It's good for dumping like all the extra dice that I've kind of just like randomly generated. So, so it's like not that bad. But still, like this is not useful. So 1, 4, 1. Okay, so I need to reduce one of the 4s because that will give me a 3, and then that means I can base. Okay, so 5. That means I need 8 damage. So I can do 7, 6. So I need 6 more damage to deal with him, but I don't think I can really achieve any of that. So I'm going to recover 3 health. I'm going to do... Okay, at this stage it doesn't matter because I know he's going to die next turn. So next turn I just want to make sure that I can restore some health. I'm going to save the unlucky roll. That's it, restore some health, we'll save the limit break. Oh, there we go, do that, that works out for me. Why did you not give me that earlier? I really needed it. Oh, and now I'm max level, okay. And I get an extra dice, isn't that lovely? Okay, so we'll upgrade. So healing crystal, nudge blade. Yes, this is what I wanted. Nudge blade becomes 1 dagger. Order, oh. So if I reduce the nudge blade to 1 slot, that means I can actually kind of like basically put in something else. Like I could put in the lantern, that would actually be quite nice. 15 bump. So let's do that. Okay, sorry, let's go back. No, not there. I want to go back to my equipment. Just need to put something in. Leather armor, bomb, staff, snake eye, charm. If I put the... So, basically, if I get like a high number, then if I get like a 6, then I can dump the 6 in there. That's the main idea. So, it's not the best, but I think it would be better than lantern, because lantern basically means I get like 2 6s. So I think it's like a bit more useful. So we'll see what happens, but I'm basically on the very last boss. So Thief versus Madison. Alright, well, she better not be good against poison. Immune to freeze. Oh, that's fine. Hi, I'm Madison. I'm 12 years old. I'm here to make you lose. Okay, that's a lot of 6s. Hello, lots of stuff to do. Okay, roll 2 1s. We do that. Unlucky roll. Let's get the poison going. 5, and then. Okay, let's be a bit careful here. So I want to split. No, I want to do this with the 4. It's always best to use with the 4. I'm gonna do. Is it +1 damage 3 uses this turn? Okay. No, that's fine. 1-1-4, that's fine. And then we'll do more dagger damage. Okay. So, that's pretty good, 24 damage. Alright. One burn. Okay, that's not great. Repeat the next attack, that's not great. Okay, so... Right, I've got a 5, because I need to split that. I've got 3. So 1, 2, 4. Just do that first and then repeat it. Poison, and then gonna recover. We shouldn't really recover health at this stage. I feel like I'm being a bit pedantic, but oh well. Alright, what are you gonna do? Burn a dice, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I've got plenty of health. You just triggered my trap card. So, yep. You burning, don't really care. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Okay, 13. She will definitely die next turn. Okay, so I've got a 4. I'm gonna do that on the next blade. That's +1. It's 1 damage burn of dice, add +1 burn per use. I'm gonna roll 2 1s, that's fine. Do the 3 to recover 3, so it's kind of recovering 1. Split the dice in 3. That's even, so that's. We'll do that. And then, yeah. I feel like I should have upgraded this dagger. Could have been better, but she's there next turn, so it doesn't matter. Okay, yep. There we go. Alrighty. Well, I don't even need to do anything. Goodbye, Madison. It's been nice. Been nice knowing you. Oh, what a sneaky, unhanded victory. Magnificent. I'm not here for compliments. I'm here for prizes. Of course you are. And that means it's time to spin the wheel. You land on prize board, you get your million equipped by wheel. Got it. Spin. When I do a drum roll to be on your expression, just spin it. I don't know why I'm using like the noblest one for the thing, but I know where it's gonna land again. Yeah. This is good. Oh, bad luck. Looks like you missed out this time, but I lose hope your time in the dungeon isn't up yet. We'll be back soon with more episodes. Well, that's that. So, so it looks like the next episode is gonna be the robot with 3 difficulties. So, we'll see how that goes. Apart from that, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope. Yeah, I only intend to play this game until I clear the game with all characters. So that would depend on how hard it gets towards the end. So until then, I'll see you on the next video.